Hey guys, what's up? Welcome back to American Truck Simulator. I think last episode, you'll recall I was pretty pissed off because I broke my bike in real life. I think we dropped off that flammable load. We did not explode, which is a pro. And I think we need to pick up a new one, a new job now. I'm not positive about that. Let's see where we're at. It's only been a day. But you know, I think I mentioned it's a little confusing. We don't have a job going right now. So let's take a look at the job market. Actually, you know what? Let's just drive and see where our fatigue and gas and all that is at. And then we'll make a decision about what we really want to. We are getting tired. I had a feeling. All right, so we need to find a rest area here. Closest rest area is where? Everywhere, but you know, near where we are, of course. I think that we should probably. Head into Oxnard here. See if we can make it over here. 31 miles, 49 minutes. Hopefully we can make it there and sleep before we are penalized. However, we might be penalized, which I don't know how you get penalized. When the screen jumps like that, the camera jumps like that, that's me hitting the center camera button just to straighten things out. Hopefully, yeah, we can get to this rest area before whatever bad happens to us that happens when you don't sleep. Oh boy. That was a terrible turn. So I have a feeling, and I could be full of shit here, and just making excuses for myself. I don't know. I think that your control of your truck becomes worse when you get tired. Like, it seems that way. So let's take it easy here. We won't, we're just gonna drive nice and mellow, and hopefully not crash or damage our truck. I think we have a couple points of damage on our truck. I noticed on the map there was we're crossing over the center line. I noticed there was a repair shop right next to the rest area. Maybe after we rest, we'll just get all fixed up nice. And then we'll take a job. So kind of a rainy day here today in Chicago. It's fine. I hope we make it here. We'll lock the cruise in at just 51, and play it safe when we know we're sleepy. This is not our exit, or is this our exit? I think this is our exit, actually. Let's get over. So much easier to drive around when you don't have a giant tractor on your back, I tell you. Engine braking. little too much engine braking. It's alright. Let's just get over here. So there was a stop sign and a red light at that intersection. I could swear there was a stop sign, which is what I was looking at, and like just as I looked up, I saw the light and then it turned red. I could swear there was a stop sign. I really thought there was a stop sign there. Which is why I went through. So we continue our horrible streak of traffic fire. Okay, that was just a loan installment. I was about to freaking lose it. So yeah, we continue our horrible streak of terrible, horrible fines, traffic violations. Which again, like, I don't understand how we went so far in the early game, you know, without getting any. Actually, we want to get right back over. That's right. Alright. Get off here at Oxnard. I've never been to Oxnard. I have heard of Oxnard, but I know absolutely nothing about Oxnard. So I don't know for a fact that this is a good representation of what it looks like in Oxnard. But the rest of the game's been pretty accurate, so I think we can assume. It looks like we're going to make it here. Is there like an actual penalty, I wonder, for fatigue? Or do you just get worse at driving? I don't know. I'd like to know how fatigue works in this game. But I just don't. Burger place. Kind of office buildings. Helicopter over there in the air. It's kind of cool. Go. Yeah, I know I'm getting tired. We're practically there. If you would let me see my GPS, it would actually be quite helpful. So, I think it's up here is the rest area. There's the... How do you get in here? Have to go around? Maybe? Not sure how you get into this place. Looks like maybe you make a right up here. I know we pushed it a little bit. I don't know if you have to stop for a right turn on red. You know, the law here in America, I think everywhere in the states, I don't think every state has right turn on red, but I think most of them do. I don't know if you have to, I think we just pull into one of these spots over here to sleep. I think everywhere in America where you can right turn on red, you know, the law is really that you have to stop in order to, and then, you know, look both ways and then you can proceed. All right. So, it's nighttime. That's, you know, unfortunate, but there's nothing we can really do about it. I think we'll pull into the garage here, get fixed up, maybe have a quick look at what kind of upgrades are available to us. I have a feeling there's nothing that's going to be too compelling at this point in time, but let's see what we got. So let's first service the truck. Like I said, I think we had a couple, yeah, we hurt our wheels a little bit. The cheap job. Let's just get fixed up. Good. All right. So we're 100%. Let's take a quick look at upgrades. You know, the primary one I want is an engine upgrade. But I think this is probably the one that I really want here. So we've got a $41,000 engine in here already. We could put this one on. It makes us worse at normal cargo and just slightly better at heavy and hill traversal. I don't think it's worth it. I don't think it's, you know. So we're not going to do that. Let's just take a quick look. A lot of stuff gets unlocked at level 10. I think we're level 9, so you know, we're only a job or two probably away here. Tranny, we already have the best one. I assume the highest one up is the best one. I guess I don't actually know that for sure. Are the paint jobs getting more expensive? I think they might be. I'm fine with what we got here for that. So we do have some new upgrades. It looks like we got a metal deflector. I don't care about any of this cosmetic stuff. All right. Yes. Okay. So we're serviced up. It's nighttime. We probably want to check our freight market and find ourselves a job in Oxnard. It's another flammable. I bet we pick it up in the same damn place. This one we go to Arizona. So I've learned that Arizona was some kind of DLC. I guess the game didn't launch with Arizona, interestingly. Doesn't, you know, matter. So we've been to Phoenix. This will take us through Ehrenberg. I've never even heard of Ehrenberg. Still haven't been to LA. Let's just do this one. What the heck? It's a nice long one. Driving through the night. I think that our I'm gonna make this turn. I think our garage, which I'm not really clear what even is the point of the garage. Oh, there's a train coming. I think our garage is in like Yuma, Arizona or somewhere. So I bet you we got to drive all the way back to that spot where we dumped off the last load and then drove over here to get to the... What the heck? What is going on? Did I stall? I don't know what happened there. That was weird. If you know what happened, let me know in the comments. I didn't see. Well, anyway, we're just gonna drive back over here. We got a full, well, an okay tank of gas. I guess it's not full, but it's fine. Wait for our light. That'd be a fun mode. Oh, that was our, dang it. That was our light. I missed it. Oh well. Yeah, so we'll pick up this load and we'll head to Arizona. A long nighttime road trip. Got a fair amount of money here, so it'd be nice to get to level 10. I think then we'll probably just spend our money on an engine upgrade, which I imagine won't be cheap. Is this light ever going to change? I feel like we've been sitting here forever. I'm assuming that I was assuming that I could turn whether the red light camera was... God dang it. So much money to violations. Well, that was a learning experience, I guess. Now we know that red light or left turn signals actually matter. They're not optional. Some places they are, some intersections they are. It's like, you know, just guaranteeing you that it's safe, but you can also turn when it's red. I guess most don't work like that, to be fair. Alright, well. yeah, not the most fun episode ever here. I'll be the first to admit, but hopefully we get back on the road and start enjoying ourselves again. You know, sometimes you just got to spend a little time on this, you know, maintenance kind of stuff in these games. It's what makes them realistic to a large extent. You know, a game, in order for a game to be engaging, it's got to be challenging, I think. And, you know, that's a big part of the challenge in this game is just kind of managing your stuff, your damage and your fatigue and your gas and all that and your money. You know, it's just part of the game here. If it was just driving around all the time, it would probably be a little boring, honestly. You know, I tell people who aren't really into games that I'm playing a game like this or farming sim or something, and you know, they give me a look. It's clear they're thinking, you know, like, how could that be fun? Driving a truck, you know, that's a job. It's not fun. You know, people think games have to be about, you know, that's not my turn. Okay, shooting bad guys or whatever. But there's a lot of ways to make a game fun. It doesn't have to be about shooting bad guys at all. Actually, I'm not a huge fan of shooty games. I do like some. I'm not you know, some bleeding heart liberal who's just opposed to guns in general or anything like that. Certainly. But yeah, I don't, you know, like, I feel like the whole first-person shooter genre, I don't know, it doesn't really appeal to me that much. I feel like I wish gaming hadn't gone in that direction. I kind of wish John Carmack had never invented Doom. Although so much, you know, good gaming technology obviously stemmed from Carmack's amazing, you know, breakthrough that was Doom. I think it was an amazing, you know, breakthrough, Doom. I really do. Changed everything, gaming-wise, and really computing-wise. I mean, I don't know if we would have, you know, this whole 3D kind of technology revolution might just not have happened without Carmack, which, you know, maybe sounds crazy to say, but you know, I think it, you know, like he had a dream for a type of a game that I don't know that anybody really. I'm sure that, you know, nobody exists in a vacuum, and he no doubt. Our other option here would be to go back up north. Doesn't pay nearly as well. Longer trip, less money. Let's do this one. So this is another Flammable 2. Pretty much looks like almost the same trailer that we dropped off here. That's fine. Where is it? Over here somewhere. Oh, not over here. Where is it? Alright guys, I think I screwed up here. Misread the map. Just ignore me. Jeez Louise. Steer and then gas, steer and then gas. Now these truck wheels, they really turn around a lot. You gotta spin them around 4 or 5 times to get the wheels all the way over, so it just takes a certain amount of time to get your wheels cut all the way over. And if you're accelerating at the same time, like you apt to do in a car. By the time you've got the wheel cranked over, you've already gone too far forward for what you were trying to do. Okay, it's got to be over here, so there it is. All right. Bit of a pain. No big deal. No harm, no foul. Shouldn't be too hard to pick up here. Let's easy moding it because I suck. Reverse. Alright. Well, that was a bit of a pain. Not gonna lie. A little harder than anticipated. Back in the cab. But I think we are now ready to hit the road. Let's not hit anything on the way out here. It is a little tight. This is a long trailer, tanker, whatever you want to call it. I think we're good. Take it slow. There's no hurry. Watch your mirrors. We got it. Alright. Get out through here now. Good. Alright. Well, we got going here without incident. I don't know how heavy this guy is. This is, whoa, it's a heavy one. 30,500 pounds is pretty heavy. We're making a left here. Coast is clear. So here we go. Whoa, where'd he come from? Oh boy. I should have shifted down further, I think. I'm having a hard time seeing. Again, common refrain. I wonder if you can, wonder if I could just turn up the camera or something at night. Because it actually is kind of annoying not to be able to see well at night. Alright, well, I don't think we're on an interstate yet. I think we're still on a local road here. It's okay, obviously. Almost up to the speed limit, except we're getting off here. Almost missed my turn, focusing on my gears. But we're gonna make it, I think. I think we're gonna make it. We are going, I see, alright. Yeah, so we gotta turn towards Los Angeles up there, actually. I think is the turn that we're taking. Yeah, so I got a buddy coming by later today. Good old friend of mine. Him and his son are coming by. His son's like, I don't know, 13, something like that. I was out in Colorado with their family a few weeks ago. It's a little vacation. They're not from Colorado. They were there on vacation too. They're from St. Louis. And they're coming by. I was telling his kids about this arcade cabinet that I built. Well, I I bought the cabinet originally. It's a really old game from the 80s. It was broken when I bought it, and I just emptied out all the guts and put a PC in there and new controllers and real arcade controllers, and put an emulator on there, MAME, a bunch of ROMs, and it's pretty cool. It's got a CRT in it. It's an older. I put an older computer in there so I could run a CRT easily. You don't need much computing power to run MAME. So I was telling him about it. Honestly, I don't really play it that often anymore. I've had it for a long time. I built it, probably 15 years ago. And so I was telling him about it, and his kids were excited about the sound of it. And so they texted me last night and were like, "Hey, would you want to sell that? We've been trying to find an empty cabinet to build our own, and we can't." And like I say, I don't really play it much anymore anyway, and it's large, it's a big, heavy item, takes up a lot of space in my living room. So they're coming by. They're driving up from St. Louis, just kind of spur of the moment. They're driving up, and they're gonna pick it up, and they're going to pay me a little bit of money for it. I'm giving them a pretty good deal on it. But I'm having to shift here up these hills. Remember, you can always see my shifter action if you're interested. It's you can see what gear I'm in the top bar of the HUD there on the lower right-hand corner next to the speed. There's a little shifting icon, and then the number is what gear I'm currently in. You can see my RPMs there to the left of the speedo in the instrument cluster. So yeah, so they're going to come by. I think they're going to spend the night and take the cabinet, pay me a little bit of money, not much, giving it to them pretty cheap, because why not? Good to find a good home for it. I've gotten a lot of fun out of it, me and my friends, and honestly, I've been thinking about just throwing it out because it's so large. I don't think it's worth really, a whole lot. I mean, for someone who wants it, like these kids, it's worth, they would, offered me $500 for it. And it's like, that's too much. I don't need all that. I think for someone who wants one, it's getting harder and harder to find these old machines, and the prices are going up because I think a lot of people are making these kind of emulator boxes out of them. Something about having it in a genuine box. I'm sure you could build a copy out of plywood that would also be pretty good. There's something about having it in that stand-up plywood or particle board or whatever it is box and everything, and with the CRT screen in there, it's just I'm sure. I'm surprised his kids are even into it, honestly. I got to get over on the 5 here, head west, or east, I should say. His kids are young. They certainly didn't grow up with these games, so I was a little surprised that they were even cared about it. But they're jazzed about it. So, I think it'll be nice for his family to have it in their basement. Almost positive they'll get more use out of it than I have, or than I currently am, at least. I have played it a fair amount. Don't get me wrong. No doubt about it. We are coming up on about 30 minutes here. I know you're dying to hear more about my old arcade cabinet and how I'm giving it to my buddy's kids. But I think we should probably cut this one in. There's no way we're going to make this trip in this episode. Still got 9 hours of game time to go before we arrive. So I'm just kind of looking for a nice shoulder on the side of the road for us to pull over and call it for this one. May very well keep recording. I'm having a good time here playing so far. Oh, we gotta exit though. I think I'm gonna let's get situated. Oh boy, there's a guy. He pulled, he backed off. All right. All right. So I need to downshift and hang a left here. Tough to see on my left. I don't want to clip you, dude. Give me some room. Alright. Remember we clipped that guy with the last tanker we were hauling in a very similar situation to that there. So, I don't know why we're driving through... Oh, we're in Los Angeles, but we're going to Phoenix. Wow, this is cool. We've discovered Los Angeles. There's a gas station here. I'm thinking about pulling over at the gas station. Why don't we pull over at the gas station? I think that's a safe bet. We don't... you know what? We'll get gas as long as we're here. Why not, right? Let's see if I can... I decided a little on the late side that I wanted to go for the gas. So let's see if we can get in here with our tanker without hitting anything. I have my doubts. Maybe. Maybe. Stop the engine. Let's fill up. I hope we don't hit that BP sign with the rear end of our tanker. It's going to be, I'm afraid, a little close. I may even hop out here and... Ay. Shift down a little. Whew. Just made it. Alright, that was close. Let's turn the engine off, put the parking brake on, and we'll call this episode 33 minutes. Pretty good. And still having a good time, so there will be a next time, and we'll see you then on American Truck Simulator. If you enjoyed the episode, please click like or subscribe, or leave me a comment and let me know how I'm doing. I do appreciate that kind of stuff. Thanks, guys.